Howdy, this is Tom again with HTH Engineering, and today we're going to go over using some of the powerful commands in Dragon Naturally Speaking. And I'll have in my hand here a Nuance Power Mic that gives us full mouse control. And so let's go over a few of the aspects. In our presentation, we will be using DragonPad. Now, DragonPad is just the word processor. I'd like you to look at the very bottom of the screen here, where you've got the red microphone. That means it's on sleep. As soon as I hit our red button here, we're going to begin recording. Hello and welcome to our presentation period. New paragraph. Pig ureter. Pig prostate. Now wait a second, that's probably not what you expect with Dragon. If you're used to seeing words appear on Dragon Naturally Speaking, what you're looking at are graphic images that were created from the tools, options, and commands. Now commands are given to develop templates, to develop macros, and to allow you to go into the command browser and see an entire list of Dragon commands. These medical templates, the ones you heard were the user-defined templates, and I said pig prostate. Now I have a crazy thing. When I use Dragon Medical Practice Edition, I call every picture I want to insert a pig. I normally don't use that as dictation, but when I open it up here, you can see that this is just a graphic image. In fact, it's something I just copied and pasted, and you can get any of your own internal collateral to become text and graphics. And anything that I use as a particular SIG, I might put SIG urogram. The patient did not receive intravenous contrast because he blah blah blah. This particular terminology was created by a quick command creation in DragonPad. So let's try that. Delete these out here. I would like to do a training command, period. It is quite easy when you speak clearly into the microphone and enunciate your words properly, period. New paragraph. Select last paragraph. Make that a command. Now here we are. We're going to call this SIG junk. We can give it a description. It's just plain old command junk. But in here, without touching the keyboard, I've selected something that I've normally said, and I'm going to save it. And what that allows us to do is next time we want to include it, SIG junk. And in pops, select all. Set font 20. Go to bottom. Now we've got the words, which are already spell checked, in the same font, and I've created a command quite easily. Now when you buy Dragon Medical Practice Edition, the software itself includes some sample commands that you'll see, my command samples. These are in an XML document format, and I want to talk about what XML means. Because with the command structure, if you open the command browser here, we can take our, let's do the SIG junk. That seemed to work out for us quite well. We'll right-click it, and we want to export this. When we export it, instead of a DAT file, let's export it as an XML file right onto the desktop, and we'll call this, let's call it SIG junk. This is the command name. J-U-N-K. So somewhere there's going to be something called SIG junk on our desktop. And as I'm looking around right there, there it is. Now if I double click on it right off the desktop, it will open up in a browser, and this is what the XML looks like. The command name is SIG junk. It's got some information here about the character set, and there's the wording. I would like to do a training command. Each XML field is a template that can be brought in and edited. Now we might not want to look at it in such a smooth form. Let's go to the desktop. We'll go to SIG junk. and we will right click and open it with just regular Notepad. Microsoft Notepad here gives us the same information, but instead of SIGJUNK we want to call this SIGJUNK 2. And instead of saying I would like to do a training command, I would like to do a listening command. Now you might be sitting on a lot of collateral, templates that you use in your own practice, ideas that you've got that you would like to put in here. You could import that data immediately. We'll do File, Save. And now we have an XML format that the same command browser, instead of right-clicking and exporting, let's import a new command. Right on the desktop we've got something in a DAT or an XML format, and it's called SIGJUNK. When I open it up, it says, are you sure you want to bring in this XML? Because this is a formatted, highly specific schema. We say yes. We look at it, and there's some command called SIGJUNK2. Well, that sounds like the one we did. We hit import. It says it was successful, and it adds it right to our command list. What does that look like? I'd like to do a training command. That's really the only key word. But while we're in it, let's actually change the font itself, and instead of being black, let's make it maroon, and instead of enunciate, let's underline that, and I would like to clearly bold italic. Now I hit save. We've got SIGJUNK2. What does that look like in DragonPad? Insert SIGJUNK2. Scratch that. I just remembered, you don't say insert, you just give the command name. SIGJUNK2. Select last paragraph. Select all. Set font 20. Go to bottom. Now there's our highlighted text, SIGJUNK2, and we quickly, within just a few moments, have created a new command. Now what's nice about this is that if it was a template, some of the medical templates that we've got here, there's consult, new patient templates, you could say Dragon new patient template, jump between, and any of the normals. These are documented text that you would be able to put in there and say lungs were clear to acicillation and percussion. Can you tell I'm not a doctor? And so all these commands are very easy to import and export. If you'd like to, you can also create them as encrypted. Dragon Naturally Speaking allows you in the Practice Edition tools to run a quick My Commands protection utility, and you'll be able to send that out as an encrypted file. So that's what XML looks like. Very simple to use, and it can be a matter of text and graphics. You can also look at the task pane, and there are some ways to create scripts and manage your commands. So those will be later screencasts for sure. So what I'd like to do is go over a couple resources that we've got here at HTH Engineering. One of them being, of course, our high-tech channel. Many of our documents, many of our videos can be found out on YouTube. And we also have Dragon Medical High Tech, which gets news on the High Tech Act. It has many of the products, links that are of interest to you, as well as how to contact us. You can get hold of us through social media or right here at the Dragon Medical High Tech. And finally, on our website, we do offer, for a very special value price, the Nuance Power Mic, as well as the Medical Practice Edition for $15.99, and that includes free lifetime support and free technical support. So I appreciate your interest on this. We look forward to hearing from you, and we hope you have a great day.